Fernando Loera with Texas United Realty, and today I'm going to show you in this video how to find if a property is located in a mud or water district. If it is so, then how to fill out the water district form accordingly. So the first thing I must do is to load the property. I'll view it through through Matrix. And once I type in the address, I use, for in this example, I use the speed bar, type in 827 Vista, which is one of the properties that I'm going to find out if there is a mud associated with it. Once it loads, there's a field here called tax account number, and this tax account number is a hyperlink. Once you click the hyperlink, it's going to load the property detail report. And these are the details of the property. And in order to find out if there's if this property does have a mud, it's located under assessments and tax. And then you go and look for jurisdiction. And then towards the center or in the middle, you'll see something with the word mud. And in this example, it's HC for Harris County, mud 154. So as you notice here, that this property is in a mud district. So what we do now is we notate that it's in 154, and then there's a button here at the bottom. It's called Mud Bond Info. You go ahead and click that, and it's going to provide you with a 23-page report. It's a very long report. Now what you can do is you can search for that particular mud name or number. What I like to do is I actually like to do a command find. If you're running on a Windows computer, you can do Control F, or if you're running on a Mac, you can do Command F. And then what you do is you type in the number 154, and of course it's going to locate the first encounter of 154. And this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for mud 154. So we continue to tell it next, next. Now once it finds it, as you can see here, you will notice that it now found Harris County Mud 154. And now here's our information that's going to be useful for us to fill out the form. Now, what I like to use is I like to use zip forms, but I'm sure .loop allows you to do the same, similar, to fill out a form. So I already have zip forms loaded, and I have my document here, my water district form loaded and ready to go. So the first line is actually indicating what mud district is this property located. And of course it's located in the Harris County Mud 154. So that's what we're going to type. (154). Then the next line talks about the dollar value for each $100 of assessed valuation. Again, here on the form, you're going to see that the first row is this tax rate, which is the 76 cents. So that's what we type here. We type in 76 cents, so we do 0.76. Then the next row talks about projected rate. We're not familiar with that area, so we can just say unknown. And then the next field, it talks about the bond issue. So the bond issue, as you can see here at the top, bond authorized. We're going to select, type in 38 million, so that's what we type in this field. Type in 38 million. And then the next one is payable in whole or in part. That's what they're talking about there, is they're talking about the bond issued. So that number is located here, which is the last one, and it's 24,245,000. So that's what we type here, 24,245,000. Okay, and then the next one you can just skip. Standby fee is we can just leave that blank, and then the city of. The city of, you can find that in the property details. You can just go back and you can see it says Houston. So that's what we type. We type in Houston. Okay, and then the last thing that you need to fill out is the legal description of the property you're acquiring. So this is really an important field, and make sure that you don't forget to fill that out. So what I normally do is I like to go to the property details, look for the legal description, and I find it here, and I highlight it, and then I copy it. Now you can type it manually if you would like, but I usually like to copy, and then so like that I don't do any mistakes, and then I like to paste it. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. Once you're done, you can then um, send it off for signatures, or add it to the rest of your packet that you're going to be sending for signatures. Of course, make sure that everyone signs it, sellers and purchasers. Once you're done with this, you're completed the instructions on how to find a MUD. If you have any questions, you can always contact me, or text me, call me. I have my contact information. I also have a PDF file with similar instructions, just in case that you would like to follow that manually. Thank you much for your time. Appreciate it.